We're going to talk about how to analyze a text. Let's start by reviewing our thinking steps. First, we have to read carefully to understand the gist. Next, we have to determine 1 to 2 central ideas. We have to find where these central ideas are introduced and developed in the text, and then we have to use quotes to explain. We just read carefully together, so let's review some of the gist statements that we wrote. Remember that when you write a gist statement and you have a subheading, you want to make sure that your gist statements reflect the information that is in the subheading. So in this case, we want our gist statements to talk about the history and geography of Timbuktu in the Middle Ages. One important thing that we learned is that Timbuktu was a city in Mali and was created to be a temporary home for nomads in the 10th century. Traders from across Africa came to Timbuktu to exchange many products. Both of these gist statements cover the importance of its history. Now we need one that talks about geography. Because it was near the Niger River, it was important to trade products here because people could use boats to move goods. Now that we have some good gist statements that reflect the subheading, let's go ahead and move to the next step. We have to determine an important central idea. Again, we want this to be something about Timbuktu's history and geography in the Middle Ages. And it needs to be the most important thing the author wants us to remember when we finish reading. Here's an example. In the Middle Ages, Timbuktu became a popular trading spot due to its convenient location next to the Niger River. Notice how my central idea reflects the history and geography of Timbuktu in the Middle Ages. Now we need to find where these central ideas are introduced and developed. The first time that the author talks about the importance of trade is in paragraph 2. Then the author goes on to talk about the importance of geography in paragraph 3, when she discusses the importance of its location next to the Niger River. Finally, we've got to use some quotes to explain our thinking. In paragraph 2, the author discusses the importance of trade when she says, "People soon came to Timbuktu from all over Africa to trade a diverse range of products." Now we have to find a good quote that explains the importance of its geography. The author develops this idea in paragraph 3 when she says, "Goods could be moved more easily on the Niger River by boat than through the sand dunes of the hot, dry Sahara." Finally, we put it all together. This is what your exit ticket should look like today. Start by stating your central idea. Then include a quote and the location where you found that quote. You might say something like, "This idea is introduced in paragraph 2 when the author says." Finally, you want to include a second quote that shows how the author further develops this idea. You might say something like, "This idea is further developed in paragraph 3 when the author discusses." Now that you know how to analyze a text, it's your turn. Good luck.